This afternoon, Donald Trump was sworn in as the United States' 47th president, and he announced a number of executive orders and directives on border security, energy, and the federal workforce. Some of those orders he just signed during his inaugural parade, with more to come this evening at the White House.
And in his inaugural address, President Trump laid out his plan for where he hopes to lead the country, saying America is entering a new era he called, quote, the golden age of America.
Fox 4 Sean Rabb in with some of the highlights from today's ceremony. Sean.
Yeah, great day in Washington and for our nation. The president wanting to show strength and decisiveness in his inaugural address, that he did that and more, calling his election a mandate, saying God saved him from an assassin's bullet so he could make America great again.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
And with that, Donald J. Trump became the 47th president of the United States, vowing to bring a new America.
The golden age of America begins right now.
Elon Musk led the contingent of big tech giants on stage inside the Capitol Rotunda as the president criticized the Biden-Harris administration while they sat just feet from him.
As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair.
Trump called today Liberation Day and spoke directly to his minority support.
To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it.
Through executive orders, he's declaring a national emergency at the southern border.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Executive orders on the border and on policy in America.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
The president also promised tariffs and taxes on other countries to protect American workers, renaming the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America through another executive order, and saying America should see itself as a growing nation, expanding wealth and expanding territory.
In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism.
And expanding our territory, a reference to Mr. Trump wanting to acquire Greenland from Denmark and restoring U.S. control of the Panama Canal. He also said he would pursue our manifest destiny into the stars by launching American astronauts to Mars. Once again, the inauguration of a president, part of this great American experience called our democracy.
All right, Sean Rabb in studio tonight. Sean, thank you.
All right.